Good morning, everybody. I'm James Belch. This is my front desk internship project. I have a disclaimer, though, with my project. I'm not failing this class anymore. I'm actually getting 100%, so we're good to go. All right, so my stakeholders in my project are some few people up in the front office, but the main ones are Miss Semler and Miss Alexis. Miss Semler is the main person. She is the teacher for the internship, but Miss Alexis is usually with us every single day while we're up there. She makes sure that we're checked in, do our daily tasks, and checks out properly. And then if any of them are absent, so both of them are absent, there's Miss Deborah, Miss Jeannie, and Miss Kyoko. So for my SMART goals, it's a little dark. It's a fish jumping into a bowl. But my SMART goal is based on my call log, I will answer 90% of calls accurately. And then my second goal is based on my daily notes, I'll be engaged 90% of the assigned time. And then my third goal is based on my pass log, passes will be completed with 90% accuracy. So this is my mission statement. It is to represent West Career and Technical Academy in a positive and friendly environment, also showing smiles and good character for the school. Here's some background information on the internship and what it helps to go on into a career. It shows how to speak professionally in an environment, professionally dressed, good customer service, patience is key, following all the rules, using phones to communicate, and passes. Some of the assumptions with this project is that you'll be a student aide, front desk intern, learning how an office works, how people function behind the scenes. We don't really know what goes on up there, and then there's no room for error because you don't want to mess up and then make it all disorganized in any way. And then usually you have different teachers. Sometimes you have to ask questions too, so you have to make sure you know what you're doing. Some dependencies are Miss Semler, Miss Alexis, Miss Deborah, all the counselors, Miss Jeannie, and Miss Rosar. So some constraints and limitations. So we are students. We can't really do everything the front office does. With taking students out, we cannot access any of their information on Infinite Campus, as well as passing any information along to other students. And that usually we don't really have homework with this internship project, but we do have checkpoints with the project. So making sure that we complete a certain amount of time of our hours with our internship project. Some of the risks with this project is working with parents, making sure that you pass along the information correctly. Sometimes when you're on a call, you're not really paying attention, or they say something you can't really hear them, or you give them a wrong extension number. That usually happens sometimes in the front office. When you're running a pass, you have to go into that class, and it's a lot of people in there, and it's super busy. You don't want to disrupt it in any way. Also, showing the school in a misconduct or wrong way. You don't want to do that. Some of the successful interns in the front office is being able to answer all the questions that are given to you, learning to work with community people in groups so that your collective ideas come together and you're not usually solo. It's why you can work with other people. Acting professional on the job all the time. You're working with adults and other students. Working with, or making sure that all interns check in. So checking in with proper, going in, not making any noise, and then checking out respectfully to the counselors as well, and the people in the front office. And then there is no cell phones on the job either. So this is the organizational flowchart from the principal all the way down to vice, as well as all the people in the front office, and then their assistants. And these are my resources, and then do you have any questions?
How are you graded?
So we're graded based on how we act towards certain projects that we do up in the front office. Ms. Semler will give us an assignment that we have to do for the front office. The other day we had to like make buttons for girls in tech. So she would say, all right, get this amount of buttons done before the time period. And so then we'd be graded based off of that. Also, we have assignments that go with being a front desk intern that we usually have to complete once every few months that she gives us. It should be like us do Friday. It's usually an assignment that we have to write out. So that's usually graded.
Does she give you any kind of quizzes?
She does give us quizzes. She does. Usually pass them.
What are, so this will just be personal, why were you failing?
Oh, I was failing because a few times I didn't show up dressed for success, so that happened a few times. I came in late, when I came into the program for the internship, because I didn't know what my senior project was going to be. So I decided to do the internship since they were already there before, so they kind of got to do whatever they wanted. Well, they got to learn in the beginning. I had to like jump in, so it was kind of difficult for me to do. But I didn't do a daily check. Every Wednesday you have to sign in, and I forgot to do that twice. And then it's not just me doing the project. There's other students that are doing as well in the other period, I believe. So it's not just going to be me. Thank you.
What's the one thing you've learned that you think is going to help you the most?
With being in the front office, the professional setting, knowing what to do if I was to get a job and work as, let's say, like a secretary or an assistant, I'd be able to answer calls, make sure that the person that is calling, I make sure I get the right extension number to them, and make sure that when they do call, that they get the right service so it's not all dysfunctional.